This is almost not fair. Unfortunately, I can't drop anything else, but this is so good. Hi everyone, Yacca here. So I'm also presenting some of these really meta decks, also because I want you guys to have success and go to Legend. Right now I've kind of chosen not to go too much into Virus Warrior, but as you can see from the thumbnail, this one is around PAIN Warlock. And of course I know it's an existing archetype, it's been there since before the expansions, but there are actually quite a few new cards in here. And I managed to hit Legend on my free-to-play account. So let's have a look at the deck that I used to hit Legend. And I'll also get to show you the match that actually got me to Legend. I'll leave a deco in the description for this deck that I'm using here. So this one is not at all my own creation, but there's some different iterations going around. And I really like this one also because it actually includes Party Planner Vona. So it is where you get to try a little bit more of the new cards as well. The game plan. You want to damage yourself as much as possible in the early game. You want to utilize that damage to either play broad boards, powerful minions, and then get the payoff of having to play, or you play a 0 mana or very discounted Imprisoned Horror. Together, if you are down all the way to below 10-8 health, then you can play a Molten Giant for free. And then subsequently, what you want to do is then you want to after you get the payoff, you want to heal back up to maybe 15. You also have a bit of healing with Popgar, which can also drop these 2 lifesteal barrels of sludge once you drop it. So that's the game plan for the deck. It is very, I'm not sure what to say, hit or miss. Either you win really fast or you lose really fast. And of course that can be frustrating, but if you really know to manage how your life total, then this can really be a good option for you, also because the games are so fast. It's not like long and grindy, so if you're into a little bit more of an aggressive playstyle with a bit of combo elements in it, then this could be the deck for you. I like trying a lot of different things. I really enjoy control, OTK, board-based, mid-range, all this kind of stuff. But the Mulligan, let's go for that. The ones that has the highest kept Mulligan win rates are Flame Imp, Mass Production, Party Fiend, and then we're gonna skip down to Imprisoned Horror, and to some extent also Blood Treant. So those guys are generally the good ones to keep. If you do have one, then maybe you don't need to keep both. But it also depends on the rest of your hand. Also, I would say the Blood Treant, I'm not ever throwing that one away because it's really up there. But it is actually worse in the Mulligan to keep that one as opposed to a Party Fiend or Flame Imp. So, just for you to know. For the matchups, there's an exception to the kept Mulligan win rate for Sheriff Barrelbrim. That was a little bit difficult to pronounce. For the Sheriff, there's 2 matchups where you really want to keep him. And that is, he's the second highest win rate kept card, so you need to keep him because then your chances to win goes up quite significantly against the mirror match and against another PAIN Warlock, because you can remove some of the big stuff. Just say, well, away with you guys. And the other one maybe goes without saying, but that is against Warrior, specifically against the Celiacs, non-Celiacs, Virus Warrior. There's a lot of different names for that endearing archetype. So against those 2, you really do not want to throw back Sheriff Barrelbrim. Of course, the other ones, if you have to Flame Imp, you don't want to throw that one back to find the Sheriff. But he is really good if you do get him in the Mulligan against those 2 classes specifically. And maybe we'll do a little bit more gameplay, a little bit more of the deck introduction at some point. I know we've done a deck introduction on this before the expansion hit. This is kind of fun with the new stuff coming in, and it's still an archetype that is very viable. We'll see if it will continue to be that, but right now it's really strong. So let's have a look at the deck in action, and you get to see the game that actually brought me to Legend. Oh. Challenge here is that there's actually quite a bit of burn in many lists, so I would really like an Infernal here. This one goes back because it'll work against my mass production, which gives me something to do on the first turn. Flame End or Party Fiend, or probably her like more. And these are good payoffs. No, let's just get that one going. There we go. If something is dropped, if it's an elemental mage, then we probably gotta do this. Yeah, it's an elemental mage. Let's get rid of that one and get a rather significant minion out here. Get that one to be free with the geode. And I like that. There's really not a lot of spells the way I remember it, so this might actually be fine. Sure, draw 2 cards. Like that. Oh, I like that a lot as well. Another big one. And this should actually be rather safe again, because there's no... Except for the... what was it? The synthesizers. I'm not sure. Where I remember it, there's not that many spells. It's really about the minions. Yeah, fair enough. That sucks a little bit, but really... This is almost not fair. Unfortunately, I can't drop anything else, but this is so good. I'm gonna go like this. No, we do go up a little bit, but... Then let's just get rid of these guys. Very board focused approach here. And there we go. And we set up lethal, and we legend. That's a Hail Mary. It's not solving the problem. I got one of those. Bye bye. And we are legend, boys. Not gonna be a great rank, but we're there. We managed to do it. Thanks for watching.